people. What I talked about is how you get things done. And the way to get things done is take a look at the tax code right now. The idea, we have to start rewarding work, not just wealth. I would eliminate the capital gains tax. I would raise the capital gains tax to the highest rate of 39.5%. I would double it. Because guess what? Why in God's name should someone who's clipping coupons in the stock market in fact, pay a lower tax rate than someone who, in fact, is, like I said, a school teacher and a firefighter? It's ridiculous, and they pay a lower tax. Secondly, the idea that we, in fact, engage in this notion that there's 1 trillion.
Oh my God, that is funny!
$640 billion in tax loopholes. You can't justify a minimum $600 billion of that. We could eliminate it all. I could go into detail had I the time.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
You know, Chinese leaders, if you know anything about Chinese history, it has always been the time when China has been victimized by the outer world is when they haven't been unified at home. So vastly overstated, the central principle of Xi Jinping is that there must be a united, tightly controlled China. And he uses his rationale for the things he does based on that. I point out to him, no American president can be sustained as a president if he doesn't reflect the values of the United States. And so the idea, I'm not going to speak out against what he's doing in Hong Kong, what he's doing with the Uyghurs in western mountains of China, and Taiwan trying to end the one China policy by making it forceful. I said, and by the way, he said he gets it. Culturally, there are different norms at each country, and their leaders are expected to follow.
What you say?
Exponentially. 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 Exponential. Exponentially. 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 Exponential. Exponentially. 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 I mean, exponentially. You often get asked, look, the Republicans don't play it square. Why do you play it square?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? If we do the same thing they do, our democracy will literally be in jeopardy.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Not a joke.
And I understand that argument, but also it's like you're playing Monopoly with somebody who, won't pass go and won't follow any of the rules. And how do you ever make any progress if they're not following the rules?
Well, you got to send them to jail, There's that little box in there.
Directly to jail?
Go directly to jail. And get up in the morning, and it wasn't like Ozzie and Harriet. I wasn't fixing their breakfast, but I'd be there and have breakfast with them. They'd take off for school. I'd take off for the train. So I've been back and forth so much. I just haven't watched many programs. And by the way, there's a lot of good stuff, I'm sure. I mean, every once in a while I turn on. And by the way, they got a great advantage here. You got a movie theater. Yeah. Yeah. And they tell me I get this list what movies are in, and we have the new one that's the
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't either. Yeah.
They're the movies I see these days. I get to see them at night once in a while.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Are Republicans negotiating in good faith?
This goes in stages. I've been in these negotiations before. It started off. Shush up, okay? Thank you. It goes in stages, and what happens is the first meetings weren't all that percussive. The second ones were. The third one was, and then what happens is the carriers go back to the principals and say, "This is what we're thinking about," and then people put down new claims. I still believe we'll be able to avoid a default and we'll get something decent done.
Can you get a deal by the end of the fiasco? Mr. President, are you happy with the China statement from
Thank you, everyone, very much.
Mr. President.
It started off, shush up, okay? Thank you.
Mr. President, are you urging Israel to delay its ground invasion, sir?
Israel is making no mistakes.
Ready, two, ready, face, ready, step, ready.